Good morning, this is Divine Counsel. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I just want to say I love you guys. I hope all is well. And I wanted to teach you about chakras and the colors and what's good for the chakra and what blocks the chakra. All right. So we're going to start out with the root chakra, which is red. You can buy stones that connect to the chakras. Um, this is the chakra stone for the red, which is the root chakra. Okay, so the root chakra, it deals with um, nurturing yourself, of course. Also, it means grounding, strengthening, survival, safely, security, stability, foundation. Okay, so with the root chakra, that is your one of your main focuses because it's at the bottom of your spine and it connects all your other chakras in your body. It's like a planetorial system of the chakras. Once you open them and learn to utilize them, they are like scared lotus flowers, and each chakra in your body is blooming into this lotus flower, which is rare because your body is a temple. Um, so, things to help you with dealing with your red root chakra, okay, is eating red foods. Another thing would be wearing red clothing, um, lighting a red candle, getting stones that represent the root chakra, okay. You can hold these, you can meditate, use these as, put them in your pocket, putting it on your skin. Of course, you can buy stones, um, or crystals that go for the root chakra. I also want to say that there's an incense for the root chakra, which is cedar incense. And by smelling that, it kind of, activates your chakra. All right. Um, Also, eating a lot of red foods, like I said a few seconds ago, can help release the blockages. It can help you stay grounded. It can help you nurture your chakra within because it's all part of you because it is energy. Okay. By doing those things, also grounding yourself. That's like going outside. Um, to the ocean, putting your feet in the sand, um, going to the forest, touching trees, picking flowers, picking berries, anything that has to do with earth, okay? Because that's where the base of the chakra is. So that would be number one, which would be the root chakra. Now, blocks for the chakra. Imbalanced, panic, anger, traumas, fear, worry, anxiety, and rage. Also, nightmares and eating disorders can block your root chakra, okay? And also depression. So these are things that we deal with everyday life. Some people don't have these issues. It's always good because your body is energy and it is part of the planetorial system outside, in the universe, in your bubble, in your reality. Um, the only thing really is, kind of everything is kind of fake, if that makes sense. But the only thing that's real is you and your temple and your, planetorial system within your body. Now, out here in the world, and if you listen to some of my other videos, you will notice that I talk about being that tree, okay? Well, when it all boils down to it, everything else comes and goes and moves and all that. That tree is still founded and grounded in the ground. So that would be the most pure foundation because it is there. It's just as is. You don't move it, you don't do nothing. It continues to grow, blossom, goes through all the different weather changes. It just stays there. The tree is there, just like in the wintertime, all the leaves fall off. But in the springtime, they start blooming again. The summertime, they're fully blossomed. So that's kind of the same thing as you feeding your chakras, your blossoming. So all these things that people go through in life and every day, that's why my other videos talk about protecting yourself, smudging yourself, how to make sure that your body and your energy field is protected. So like I said, ground yourself with flowers, red things, things like that. Also, um, you can buy stones, like I said. So the stones for the root chakra is a bloodstone, a tiger's eye, Himalite, a fire agate, and black tourmaline. So you can go to like a bead place or somewhere that sells crystals or somewhere that has rocks. You can also order these chakra stones on excuse me excuse me Amazon, Ipsy, you know, all these things on the internet. Look up and see what's the cheapest for you, what you can get. Like I said, you can light a red candle, you can wear red clothes, you can eat red food, kind of spin your life around the redness if this is the chakra you think is blocked due to, all these things I said. All right, so we're going to move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one is the sacral chakra, which is orange. Okay, and this is the stone for the sacral chakra, right? So the sacral chakra is sensual, soothing, inspiring, pleasure, creative, sexual energies. Okay, and you can buy incense that is ylang, and that's the incense for the sacral chakra, and the color is orange. Like I said, you can eat, orange foods. You can light an orange candle. You can get orange rocks and stones for the sacral chakra. You can, even scents, like perfume, like it might be orange lotion or whatever, those things right there can help, like, activate your sacral chakra. Okay, there is blockages there too. So I'll tell you that here in a second of what blockages would be with the sacral chakra. Um, just loving yourself, is the main focus here. Uh, you got to be very careful with your energy field when it comes to your sacral chakra because that is dealing with sexual stuff, and not everybody is meant for you. And of course, people are human, so they're going to have their time with people. But it's supposed to be a sacred union. It's supposed to be, with two people, with God in between. Your body's a temple. You just don't go share it around. And if you do, I'm not knocking you either. That's your preference, and that's okay too, because I'm here for everyone, regardless of who they are, what they do, you know. Um, but when you're with people and it's out of wedlock, you can bestow soul ties because it is your sacral chakra. That's where babies come from, it is your your connection of, you know, miracle in your sacred temple. Okay. So to each his own, if things like that happen, that's fine too. But it's very important that you take these blocks and you release, this, because it can affect you. Um, I still haven't put my email down for you to contact me, but I make spiritual baths, okay? And it's kind of like a baptism in a box. It's a purity in a box, whatever. It is to cleanse you from the inside out, okay? Because there's times that people get with people and it's a one night stand and you're bestowing that energy. You don't know who that person has been with, and that energy is getting bestowed upon you. So you can also not even be sexual. You could just walk down the street, go into a store, somebody has an attitude, or they have some, their sacral chakras out of balance, and they walk past you in your energy field and bestow that energy upon you. Energy is fluid. It's constantly moving. You can go anywhere and get energy bestowed upon you, okay? There's even people out here trying to take your energy, all right? Or you could be with somebody for the longest time and they decided to cheat on you or something. And whatever person they were with, that's coming back to you. So, like I said, I make spiritual bath kits to protect you, to keep you pure. I am an ordained minister, so God basically told me to make these kits because there's a lot of people out here, that are not keeping themselves pure. They're kind of going around with a bunch of different people. And like I said, I'm not knocking nobody. I just want you to be, or to understand and be, understand the knowledge of it and what it means and why, it's important to protect your body, your space, your air, your energy fields, your, sacral chakra, because that it does deal with passion. You know and you could say, oh, the person I'm with is so great and they wouldn't do that to me, but you never know. And regardless if you know or not, you still want to purify yourself. So I'm going to be putting an email soon to where you can contact me so I can get your info. You can be able to purchase one of these boxes because you're going to want to need that. We all come from the womb. Is the womb cleansed? Is the wound secure? Is the wound good energy? You know, just like the root chakra, it all comes together, okay? So now we're going to talk about the blocks of the sacral chakra. So blocks are guilt, lack of, um, or repressed energy, creativity, sexual, DYS functions, withheld intimacy, and emotional isolation. So sometimes, when there's not feeling there, it's not a biblical connection, it's just a pleasure moment. You know, these things put you in emotional isolation within your body, which can affect other parts of your body with health problems also, okay? So you can also get stones to help with this. It's citrine and moonstone. Coral, believe it or not, is a connection. And canelin, I think that's the name of the stone, that you can help with your sacral chakra, okay? Just important to make sure that your overall health is tip-top shape. It's important that your inside of your body is at tip-top shape by grounding, eating these colored foods that go with the chakras. Um, you're just trying to keep yourself healthy, all right? And, that's inside and out. And, even with the people, places, and things in your life, That all affects, believe it or not, just walking down the street. You got people driving past you all day, all that affects your energy field. You might not think so because you think, oh, I'm doing good today. Well, are you sure? Are you sure? Because tomorrow you might wake up and not feel so good today. Of course, my number one thing is this too shall pass. But in the meantime, you still have to protect yourself and your energy field and the inside of your energy. Okay? So that was the sacral chakra. So now we are going to go to your solar plex, which is yellow. Okay? Pick a yellow flower. Wear a yellow shirt. Get some yellow stones. All right. So, your solar plex chakra incense name is lavender. Okay, lavender is a soothing, calm down, relaxing smell. Whenever you're panicked or overwhelmed or you have anxiety, lavender is the go-to. So for the solar plex, I guess it helps soothe your solar plex when it comes to your chakras. Okay, so the solar plex deals with self-esteem, encouraging, soothing, calming, willpower, pleasure, personal responsibility. Okay, make sure you eat yellow foods like bananas and stuff like that. Um, you know, light a lavender incense. Let me see. So now we have like the blocks of the solar the solar plex chakra. So the blocks for the solar plex chakra is shame, low self-esteem, control issues, just surrender the outcome because everything is in your control but out of your control because the higher power has the final say so. So, control issues, misuse of power. Exactly. We are powerful, but we want to utilize it in a good way, okay, for ourselves and everyone else. So, being manipulative also and having those tendencies are blocks. So some people are just like that every single day. That's just their personality. That's just their character. So when you go around those kind of people that are manipulative and have control issues and they have self-esteem, well, that's affecting your chakra in your body because you create your reality, you create your bubble around you. So if these are people that you know, or people that you come across, or people that, maybe friends, family, associates, whatever, that energy gets kind of bestowed upon you unless you ground yourself, unless you protect yourself, unless you, do your meditations. There is a meditation. I want to say it's about 7 to 8 minutes long, and it's the 7 sounds of chakra. Okay, and you just go look up your Google. You just go in there and you listen to it, and then you repeat the sounds of the chakras in meditation. What I like to do is light the color of the candle because you're putting intent into this candle because you're trying to protect yourself. You're trying to fix your chakras. You're trying to keep your sacral and solar plex and root chakra and your heart and throat chakra and your third eye chakra and your crown chakra, all of that aligned with just your meditation. And, give thanks to the higher power for this so you can be able to surrender the energy and keep your energy pure. All right. So the stones that you can get is calite, citrine, and melachite, melachite, which is the stones that can help you. So they would look similar to this, some kind of yellow type stone. It's a little, I don't know, it's kind of like it's yellow, but it's white, and then it has like orange in it, so it reminds me of like citrine, quartz crystals, and something else maybe mixed in there. That's what these, chakra colors remind me of. Okay, so that was the solar plex chakra. Okay, so now we're going to go to the heart chakra, which is green. All right. So of course, you can light a green candle. You can eat green foods. Get yourself some green stone for your chakras. These ones are nice. You can get these on Amazon, like I said, because they're flat. So you can kind of just sit here and get the energy from these stones, and just, you'll have it. It's kind of discreet. It's small. It's not too big. You can put it in your pocket. I like to have these stones, but I like it to touch my skin because you're one with it. Of course, having clothes on, it still is there. It's still touching you, but I prefer to keep it on, in my hand, pocket. Some of these come in stones that you can wear around your neck. Um, Light a green candle, eat green food, All right, so it is the heart chakra. And the incense that you can get for your heart chakra is rose incense, okay? Just smelling the rose, even just going outside. I know it's green on the stem and the leaves, of course, but the rose is red, and that's fine too. But see, it's one. You feel the rose. The rose is soft. You smell the rose. It's just connecting with nature. That's where it's at. Okay, so that's the incense that you can get for your heart chakra. So the things that are working for you when it comes to the chakras, which is awakening, balancing, exhilarating, love, self-love, and governs relationships, okay? So, of course, you want great relationships with people, but, not everybody, is like that, and that's okay. This too shall pass. It doesn't matter what they feel, think, say, or do, all right? This is your life, and this is your protection, and this is your chakras. So, protect yourself. It's really good. All right, so we're going to go to the blocks of the heart chakra. Okay, so blocks for the heart chakra is grief, depression, difficulty in relationships, and lack of self-esteem, of course, and discipline. Um, so you just got to make sure you love yourself more. You are love. You are abundant. God is love. Um, if you don't get love, love yourself. It doesn't matter if you have that from other people. It's who you are. You are amazing in who you are. You are beautiful. Your heart is pure. Who cares? Just do it for you. That's my main focus here. Just make sure that you love you first, and everything else kind of comes with it. You're like a magnet. And when you love yourself first and you are confident and you do everything for yourself, then that attracts what you're looking for, okay? You want something to come into your life that's pure and good and, abundantly amazing, and you put your intent in your heart, then that's what comes to you. Of course, there's going to be the other ones trying to come in too, but you use discernment so that way you can tell the difference. You use your heart because only love is real. Everything else is an illusion if you want to break it down. All right. Plus, ground yourself with a tree. Like I said, tree is purity. All right? It's a foundation. It's not moving no more, nowhere. And it is a rock, a strong or a stronghold. Okay? All right. So that was the heart chakra. So now we're going to go on to the throat chakra. All right. So the throat chakra is blue. This is the stone for the heart chakra. All right. It's looks like blue, gray with like gold sparkles in it. It's pretty cool. So like I said, you can purchase these chakra stones, bracelets, all that online. Blue is very calming. Okay, you can eat blue foods, like blueberries and stuff like that. That will help. Wearing blue clothes to make you feel, at peace, feel calm, feel connected. Blue is also considered, like creation, communication, water, which is source, emotion. Those are all things that are blue. You can light a blue candle. And the incense actually for the throat chakra is eucalyptus. And eucalyptus is another calming thing or calming smell. All right, so this is the throat chakra. And so it's going to be inspiring. It's going to be clarifying. It's going to be balancing. It's going to be truth, the ability to speak and communicate clearly and effectively. Okay? A lot of people's throat chakras are blocked due to um, happen to be silent depending on a situation. Happening to have to bite your tongue because you're respectful, or there's situations where you can't really speak your mind or your piece. Just being silent. There's people out here that bully people and treat people terribly, and some people are nervous to even stick up for themselves, and that's okay too. You just want this to be open. You want this to, be able to communicate clearly. You have a voice. Use it. You are amazing. You are special. And who cares what anyone has to say, feel, do, think? You are amazing. Utilize this. Utilize your voice, okay? You deserve to be heard. You have a part in this world just as well as anyone else. So, just keep your throat chakra very clear, even if you're embarrassed or nervous, that's okay. Still speak your piece, even if no one hears you. Okay? I want to hear you. I love you. I want to know what you have to say. All right? So the blocks for the throat chakra is lies, shyness, exactly, being withdrawn because of whatever situation. You don't need to be. You have a voice, and who cares what people say, feel, or think about it? Like I said, speak your piece. It's very important that you protect your peace. All right? So, um, ignorance and increased anxiety. So these are things, like I said, that you might feel uncomfortable, you're nervous about. You got to do a speech, you're a leader, you got something to say, but no one's listening to you. You're a teacher, and the class is not paying attention. Speak your piece, okay? All right, so, like I said, you can light an incense, which is eucalyptus. Um, Wear a blue shirt, blue outfit, light a blue candle, get blue stones. Ooh, eat blueberries. Hey. So the stones that you can get for your throat chakra is turquoise, aquamarine. That's so pretty, and some of these words are so funny. Lapazuli. I think that's the name of the stone. It could be wrong, but hey, everyone knows turquoise and everyone knows aquamarine. So there you go. All right, so that's the throat chakra. Alrighty, so now we're going to go to the third eye. This is a clear crystal quartz. All right, so this is the third eye color. Just, all right, so just know the third eye, it's in between. So it's purple, but it's indigo. Yeah, it's purple, indigo, okay? So I have white here. Let me see. Did I do something different? Oh. All right, we're going to go with this because the Crown chakra is similar. Okay, so purple, indigo color, all right, like eggplant and, stuff like that. So the third eye chakra, which when you get the third eye chakra stone, it's going to be clear like this, the white. Okay, so the incense for the third eye chakra is jasmine, which is a beautiful smell. It's actually a flower. I love that smell. All right, so it deals with clarifying, awakening, transforming, insight, intuition, discernment. Foresight is driven by openness and imagination. All right. And like I said, you can eat purple foods for the third eye. You can do third eye meditations to awaken them. A lot of people talk about, oh, don't open your third eye. Well, you know what? If we had no eyes, or if we covered up our eyes, then the only eye we have is the middle of your eye, which is between your eyebrows. Okay? That is the spiritual eye. People has taught people wrong that that is not good to open that, but it is, because it connects you with source, it connects you with angels, it connects you with your ancestors, it connects you with discernment, to have the spiritual eye to see who is good and who isn't. Okay, so connecting with your third eye is actually a good thing, because it's like kind of like your own little superpower within your body. Okay, and it sees stuff that the average eye wouldn't see. Just like they say, blind faith. Well, that's the spiritual eye. All right, you're seeing and you're taking blind faith and a mustard seed of faith, and you're going forward. But when you have discernment and you have that spiritual eye open, then you see and feel what's around you. That's why I'm teaching you about chakras and energy fields and how to protect yourself. Please go to my other videos or my playlist. Again, please like, subscribe, and share. When you view my videos and you go to other videos and you like them, this spreads to more and more people that don't understand this, that would like to know what it is in a short way, instead of doing all this extra research, getting certified, and the whole nine. All right, so this is the third eye. So we're going to go to the blockages of the third eye, which is illusion. And of course, illusion, it's not real. So lack of direction. So when you don't have the right direction and your third eye is not open, then how are you going to have discernment? How are you going to know who's good, who's bad, what intentions they have if you don't utilize your third eye? Okay. So clarity. You're also kind of giving yourself clarity by opening up your third eye and, utilizing it. Um, you know, So, for protection, for the third eye, because it is a spiritual connection, it's like a cord that goes up to the higher power. Amethyst. And amethyst is a purple stone. I have one over here. Let me see. Yeah, protection stone. So, an amethyst is a protector. Okay, it's purple. It looks like there's white quartz on the bottom. But this is a protection stone, okay? You see how it's like kind of like two-tone colored, all right? So these things protect you. And we have purple fluorite. Those are cool because fluorite will glow in the dark. It glows in black lights, and it's really neat. I had some green fluorite, and it glowed. It was so pretty. It just looked like this glowing stone from a distance. It was really cool. So purple fluorite, and then we have black obsidian, and black actually obsidian is a protector stone, also just in general, of your being, of your items, of your energy field. So it's a good stone to have just in general. But this is your third eye, okay, and you want to keep it pure because that's source. When you do Reiki, you got to visualize yourself rooted in the ground as a tree. And then you go all the way up because your chakras are all connected. And you go all the way up and it branches out to your tree branches. All right. And God used you as a human vessel to be able to heal and help people. That's what Reiki masters do. And so your hands are out like the branches, all right? But you got this invisible silver or gold cord or light cord that goes to source. And so he uses human vessels to help heal people and purify people. I am one of those prophets. I do know how to do, Reiki mastering, healing also. A good friend of mine has sworn me in, which was amazing. I'm not going to give no names, but I appreciate her and her family for what they did. Um, but it's just one with source. And with your third eye being open, you can connect with that invisible cord because he has all of us as gifts. And we're here to use those gifts to help humanity, to heal, to teach people, to show them how to do it, just to be able to, you know, get what you need while you're here. You have everything here that you need in the meantime, waiting for the higher power to come on in. And he's already within. But at the same time, he will utilize you as a human vessel to be able to do these things, to do it for other people. That's why God gives people gifts. He wants you to help people. He wants you to be loving. And while you're doing that, you're setting the bar for the vibrations of the world to make this world a better place. Of course, when you're doing that, they always try to slander you. They always make comments. They always make gestures. Oh, she's weird. She don't know what she's talking about. Oh, she edits her videos. I don't do none of that. This is raw and uncut. You're going to hear every mistake because recovery starts somewhere. I have no reason to lie to nobody. So if anybody's putting anything on my videos, believe that they're going to be blocked or deleted because I don't have time to deal with that. I am one of God's angels as a prophet trying to help and stir people in the right directions. If you felt lost, now you can be found, baby. Okay? And you deserve this. You deserve love in your life. You deserve to be aligned. You deserve to feel the purity. You deserve to have your energy fields washed away for the right peace for yourself. Okay? So, this was your third eye. All right. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate you listening. Okay. So now we have the crown chakra. All right. Here's the beautiful amethyst stone for the crown chakra. Burr, burr, burr. All right. So for the crown chakra, it's violet or white. Okay. And the incense name for the crown chakra is lotus incense. All right. You can order it online. You can go to those places that sell that kind of stuff. Anything to keep your crown on. We, in this world, in the Matrix, we came from a broken throne. And we shouldn't have. All right. But it's okay because now we know that we are kings and queens. We are princesses and princes. We are gods and goddesses, okay? We have a higher self, and we have an inner self, and there's so many different layers of us. All right? So the lotus is the incense for the crown chakra. All right? So meditative, um, unifying, enlightenment, cosmic energy, states of higher consciousness, and divine connection. Okay, so that also kind of goes in with the third eye also because they're kind of connected. All right, so you got the visible string that connects to God, then you got your ring around, which is your crown. Um, and with everything that's been happening, instead of looking at all the fear, the panic, all the worldly things, just know that this is biblical, okay? This is actually beautiful, believe it or not. Um, Everything happens for a reason, and those reasons are out of our control right now. So all we can do is sit back, align our chakras, do our knowledge, meditate, protect yourself, shield yourself. Like I said, I have spiritual bath kits, and for your house, home, animals, body, personal belongings, all of that is connected in there. Um, these are things, and I made them at a low price for people, that can't really afford things. So I made sure I put it at $40. It's free shipping, and it's a good price because I want people to be healed, but don't have to pay a lot to be able to get healed or to be able to purify themselves, okay? Um, Let me see. So, with everything that's happening in the world, it is biblical, and you're getting your consciousness. This is something you were born with, but it was kind of like hidden from you. It was on the back burner. It was just sitting there waiting for this time. And this time is now in the world, okay? So we're going to go to the blocks of the crown chakra. All right. So the blocks of the crown chakra is disregarding. So kind of treating people like, I don't care about you mentality, or disregarding what your conversation is, or treating people like they don't exist. That's kind of terrible because they do exist. We're all here for a reason. We're all here for the kind of same purpose. We're all connected, even if it's good or bad, or crazy, unbalanced energy. We're still connected, you know? Um, what is scared? Closed mindedness, all right? Being closed mindedness, not being open. And that's part of the blocks of the chakras, all right? Make sure you always ground yourself. With the crown chakra, don't forget to eat like purple foods. Um, Wear a purple shirt. Light it incense, purple stones. Also, um, disconnection. So just being disconnected, kind of staring off into the realm, just being depressed, just being like a zombie, really. Um, Disconnection with the spirit. The spirits are always here. The angels are always here. That's one with source. That's why God has gave you that crown. All right. So also it deals with ego attachments, and those are blockages. Okay, that we are trying to get rid of this ego. All right. I heard something that I just thought it was amazing. So this guy explained the ego and everything that we've been going through. So it's like a fish tank, all right? And the fish are used to being there every single day. And they have the gravel on the bottom of the fish tank. And when they use the restroom and when food, after they get fed, the food kind of goes on the bottom surface of the fish tank. So the fish doesn't see the outside world. They only see their reflection in the glass of the fishbowl or the other fish that are in there. And so they know that when food is coming, that it comes from the surface. All right. So they get used to living in this tank. Well, of course, after a while, they don't know the outside of the bubble. They don't understand the outside of the tank. Um, So all they know is their own little bubble world, okay? And here comes the human and realizing, like, oh, my tank needs to be cleaned. We need to fix it. So that would be the things happening out here in the world. So the human's going to come in and it's going to start taking the gravel out of that fish tank. And mind you, it's stirring up all that mucky stuff on the bottom. All right. So at this point, the fish are getting scared because they don't understand that their foundation that they've always been used to is getting stirred up. Okay, and there's all these things flying around. And they're like, "What the heck's going on?" And it's hard for them to see their reflection in the glass. Well, all they knew was the reflection in the glass. All they knew was the gravel in the bottom of the fish tank. All they knew is when they get fed, it goes into the top of the, you know, um, fishbowl. All right. So next thing you know, the gravel is out of there. which kind of messes up them. It makes them feel nervous, like what's going on? What's happening to my world? What's happening? Okay. All of a sudden, they take the fish out and they put them into another bowl. And it's colder. So they're like in shock. Like, okay, you just took my foundation that I'm always used to down here. Even if it was dirty and had food and everything else down there, I was comfortable with that. Okay? Because that's what it's always been. Okay? That's kind of what life and things are happening out here in the world. Okay? So all of a sudden, they start taking all the stuff out of the fish tank, and the human, to the fish, went and got new items to put in the fish tank. All right? And the fish are just looking at their reflection because it's glass. All of a sudden, they decide to put the fish back into the fish tank because it got cleaned, it got fixed, it got changed, and change is okay. Change is for the better. It takes you out of your comfort zone, so it's not a bad thing. So anyways, so they fixed the tank brand new. Now it's time to put the fish back into that tank. Now they're like, oh my gosh, what is happening? Why is this different? The gravel's back. There's new stuff in my tank. What am I going to do? So, humanity is out here panicking. They're not used to it. They're so used to the ego attachment of what reality has been forever that they're not understanding that change is good. Okay? So they sit there and they look at their self buzzing around the fish tank. They're just like, oh my God, what is this? This is new. What is this? Why is this here? There's a new castle. There's a new bubbler. There's, new plants. So they adapt. It starts getting warmer. They look at the edge of the fish tank and they look at themselves in the reflection. So they're telling themselves, this is okay. This too shall pass. I am no longer scared no more. I became comfortable. Even though it took a little while for it to get, adjusted, feel comfortable. They started making that new place their home. And that's what our intentions are. That is our job here in humanity, to see the change, adapt to change, love the change, make it your own, and balance yourself out. And that's all the chakras. You're balancing yourself out. Okay? It's not a bad thing. It does feel uncomfortable. It does seem unreal. It does seem like, no, this is the way it's always been. But when it's all said and done, that change was needed. We're trying to make this world a better place. The ego attachment is like a parasite that's been stuck on the side of your head this whole time. So it's going to fight. It's going to do all these things to keep attached to you. It doesn't want to leave. But you need to let it fall because you have a new foundation. You have a new home, like that fish tank. And you learn to adapt. And next thing you know, you're balanced. You feel good. You feel whole. You feel free. You feel amazing. You're connected with source. You got your crown on like a crown chakra. Man, you're living life to the fullest. And everybody will see that. They will see your light. They will want to be attracted to you. They would want to be in your presence. They would want to love you. And if not, that doesn't matter anyways. Because at that point, you're so solid in who you are that it doesn't matter what anyone else says, does, feels, thinks. Because you're secure. You're aligned. You're protected. You're grounded. You're one with source. You protected your energy fields. Okay? So, that's the ego attachment with the crown chakra, and that's what's connected. This illusion we've been living in has been the ego, which is the parasite, which is the dirty rocks and stuff on the bottom of the fish tank. All right? You can make this brand new. And it's coming in waves because it's going to come in. And everything is going to be all stirred up like in the fish tank. And then it's going to be clean. It's going to be brand new. Then all of a sudden something else is going to come in. It's going to be all stirred up. It's balancing you out. It's making you line up. It's opening your scared lotuses within, okay? It's going to take some turbulence for you to understand that, for you to adapt, okay? So here's the stones for the crown chakra, which is selenite, clear quartz, amethyst, and diamonds, okay? You cannot make diamonds if there isn't pressure in it. And that's the whole focus of getting rid of this ego attachment, because that's number one. All right. It's an illusion that you've been living in forever and you don't even realize it. It's like you've been zombified. We all have. You just have to go past that. You're going to have to open your chakras, do meditations, light those incense that connect, take notes, check out my other videos, I'm here for you guys. All right. So that was the crown chakra. Okay. So let me see. I'm going to give you some star seeds to go with that. Cards. Let's see what else you might need. But this is just an amazing feeling. This is something good for me, just in general, because when I express these things, it clears me out. It makes me align. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel proud. It makes me feel amazing just to be able to, help people to understand what all these different things are about. So I'm going to give you all different kind of videos. All right. So surrender, exactly. So it says surrender your need to control the outcome. Please do. Just be with life in this present moment, like that tree, like that fish in the fishbowl. Okay? That's pretty cool. Just got done saying surrender. Surrender the control. All right, see if there's any more. All right, so we have surrender. Vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. Exactly. When you align your chakras, you're vibrating at higher levels, okay? You are connected to the cosmic intelligence. Yes, the spiritual third eye, okay? Cosmic energies, which is your crown chakra, okay? So we have creation. Of course, God is connected. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. Exactly. You are beautiful. You are created. You are one. All right. Starseed. All right. Raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. And that's what this is about. Your third eye is a radiating, loving light. Your heart chakra, your throat chakra, speaking your voice, the root chakra where it's all stems from, to your sacral, be that star seed. We need this vibration in the world to make a difference with love, with the connections, with the alignment within ourselves. So if we align ourselves, like I said, our body is like a planetorial system, like the planets. We're aligning all that. We are setting the bar for the future, for our children. Children. Be that free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls. Let down these walls. To fly without judgment and to love without conditions. Exactly. Choice. It is a choice. You do have free will. I'm just trying to help you out and see if, this is something you would like to do, because my vibration and all the other people out here vibration, believe it or not, there's only 20% of vibration and star seeds out here trying to change humanity for the better. You need to do your part too to help out, okay? Vibrate in these good vibrations. Surrender. Be the creation of it. Be the star seed. Be the free spirit. Okay? By standing conscious in your thoughts. You guide your journey in the direction of choice. This is a choice. You want to stay in the old world, or do you want to be in the new world? And it's all here now at the same time. You have a choice. Okay? Have gratitude. Universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. Yes, you can make a difference. And you know what's cool about this? I pulled 7 cards. There are 7 chakras here. So for each one of these, connect to these chakras. All right, you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. Whenever you do that, it helps other people reach this. All right. Do me another favor also. Make sure you ground yourself. All right. Protect yourself. Love yourself. Be amazing today, tomorrow, forever. Your vibration does make a difference in this world, and we need more of it. We really do. Please check out my other videos also. There's other things on there to protect you. I talk about sage. I talk about Palo Santo, how to protect yourself with an egg, with natural elements from your kitchen, how to open your chakras, how to meditate, how to, release the love out into the world, how to make a difference. Okay, all this is connected, you guys. I do want to do a number of the day, which is the angel number. All right. Number 1. You are number 1. Okay? So number 1 is new beginnings. All right? Today is a new beginning because now you know about this chakra that's connected to you, that's connected to the planets. All right? So new beginnings, intuition, motivation, self-leadership. Yes, you are the head, not the tail. Be that leader. All right? So focus on your heart's desires because it's all stems from love. Only love is real, and that's where the compassion is. You need to be compassionate with yourself and others. All right? So you can manifest these things into your life. All right? So that's number 1. You are number 1. We're all number 1. All right? Please like and view my other videos. I am trying to get this out to more and more people because they need to know that they are loved, blessed, and amazing. All right, you guys, until next time, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Divine Counsel, and if you can't seem to find my videos, check out the Egyptian woman on her throne, because we all deserve to be on her throne with her 2 cats, okay? Because we have multiple lives. All right, you guys, have a blessed night. I love you so much. Thank you for your time. You are amazing. And just remember, this too shall pass, and everything is happening the way it's supposed to. Do not let the worldly things take you over. Stay calm, be peaceful, be love, be light, and be amazing. All right, you guys, have a blessed day. Bye.